I'm shocked. I am shocked when I saw a governor in this country, in this Republic of Kenya, Mr. Speaker, shouting at the top of his voice from somewhere in Mount Elgon or somewhere there in Trans Nzoia, saying some Kenyans should not be given the identity cards. Mr. Speaker, I came to realize the training of a person is very important in life. And the way I'm getting trained in this house, Mr. Speaker, is what has made me serve the people. Mr. Speaker, some of the people who have gone through the provincial administration, who have served in that region of northern Kenya, Mr. Speaker.
I started training you when you were a councillor.
Kabisa, Mr. Speaker, yes. In Malakisi. You took me to Malakisi, yes, in 2005, so that I can interact with the public, you remember. Yes. Mr. Speaker, a whole governor stands in his place addressing a gathering of Kenyans, saying that other Kenyans must be discriminated against. Mr. Speaker, I know the governor was a former PC or a former DC, and I know the culture that goes on when you are especially posted to northern Kenya, where you have to be paid for you to give somebody's identity card. And that's how some of them have made their money.
Minority leader Junet Mohammed has come out strongly against the remark made by Trans Nzoia Governor Natembeya, accusing him of promoting discrimination against certain Kenyan community in the issuance of national identification cards. Speaking passionately on the floor of the parliament, Junet criticized the governor's comments, which allegedly suggested that some communities, particularly those living near Kenya's border, should not be issued with national IDs. The Suna-A's member of parliament condemned the remarks as divisive, unconstitutional, and harmful to the national cohesion. Junet described the affected communities as not just minorities, but stateless people who have been unfairly denied access to identification documents, thereby limiting their rights to education, employment, and civic participation. He noted that this form of systemic exclusion is prevalent in northern Kenya, where many young people who have completed school are not unable to proceed with their lives due to lack of identification. He signed out Governor Natembeya background in the provincial administration, accusing him of perpetuating a colonial-era mentality where IDs was issued selectively and often in exchange of bribes. Junet expressed shock that a leader running a multi-ethnic, a multi-religious county could make such statement and still exist to be respected as a national figure. The minority leader vowed to take the matter further by tabling a petition in parliament to address the discriminatory practices in ID insurance and demand accountability from public office, promoting such exclusion. He also questions the silence of the National Cohesion and Integrity Commission NCIC, urging the body to take action against what he termed as hate speech and dangerous ethical profiling.
Registration and being Kenyans.
Minority leader.
Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, first I want to congratulate Honorable Bwire for taking this bold step of bringing people who are marginalized and minorities in his constituency. Mr. Speaker, this is what real representation is. Mr. Honorable Bwire, congratulations for the work you've done. This is how you represent your people, by especially taking care of the minorities. But having said,
they are worse than minorities, they are stateless.
They are stateless, actually. Yeah, right, Mr. Speaker. They're even worse than minorities. But having said that, Mr. Speaker, people only realize the fruits of their rights, enjoyment of a rights, when you lose it. Mr. Speaker, there are people also in this country who face a lot of discriminations in terms of even acquiring. Kenyans who are unable to acquire national documents like national identity card and passport. Mr. Speaker, I am shocked. I am shocked when I saw a governor in this country, in this Republic of Kenya, Mr. Speaker, shouting at the top of his voice from somewhere in Mount Elgon or somewhere there in Trans Nzoia, saying some Kenyans should not be given the identity cards. Mr. Speaker, I came to realize The training of a person is very important in life. And the way I'm getting trained in this house, Mr. Speaker, is what has made me serve the people. Mr. Speaker, some of the people who have gone through the provincial administration, who have served in that region of northern Kenya, Mr. Speaker.
I started training you when you were a councillor.
Kabisa, Mr. Speaker,
yes.
In Malakisi. You took me to Malakisi
yes.
in 2005 so that I can interact with the public, you remember. Yes. Mr. Speaker, a whole governor stands in his place addressing a gathering of Kenyans saying that other Kenyans must be discriminated against. Mr. Speaker, I know the governor was a former PC or a former DC, and I know the culture that goes on when you are especially posted to northern Kenya, where you have to be paid for you to give somebody's identity card. And that's how some of them have made their money, Mr. Speaker. That is a colonial mentality. That man does not deserve to lead anybody in Kenya, Mr. Speaker. It is very, very heartening, Mr. Speaker. Disheartening. He does not even be a village elder, Mr. Speaker. When you can come openly and say that certain Kenyans should not be given an ID because they are bordering another country. Even him is running a county that is bordering Uganda. Shame on him. Shame on him. Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I know that community is discriminating against live in Trans Nzoia, Mr. Speaker. And you know you are their leader, Mr. Speaker. You come from there also. I can assure you they will never vote for him again. He has lost those votes. His name is Honorable Natembeya or Natembeya. Natembeya too. He's just running everywhere, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I was taken aback, Mr. Speaker. I know what discrimination people go through in that region. There are many children in northern Kenya who have finished schooling, they have finished colleges, they have finished universities, they cannot get employment because they don't have an ID. They cannot even get admission to university because they don't have an ID. That is the kind of leaders nowadays we have in Kenya, who is openly saying in a public forum that let us discriminate against this community. And you are calling yourself a governor who is supposed to be leading a multi-society, multi-ethnic, multi-religious county, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this is where I know tomorrow he'll be shouting in a burial there in Bukusola and in Trans Nzoia, abusing me. I don't care. This is where I will speak. People of Suna, who I represent, who include Luos, Koreas, Subas, Somalis, lawyers, Giria, everybody have told me to speak here and tell that governor that he is wrong. He cannot discriminate against other Kenyans. Who is he, Mr. Speaker? What the hell does he think he is? Keep on, talking open. And I don't know why NCIC is no longer functioning. I thought the first person they will arrest or they will summon is that governor, that raw governor. Is actually the raw governor. Yes. Mr. Speaker, bordering another county does not mean you must be discriminated against. How many counties border other countries? Mandera borders another country. Busia borders another country. Where I come from, Migori, borders Tanzania. Narok borders Tanzania. Trans Nzoia borders Uganda. Kwale borders Tanzania. That does not mean that you have to discriminate against Kenyans who are staying in those counties. If he's fearing that that community is going to have numbers in the next election and they may vote for in a certain way, let him tell his community to give more birth to more children. Mr. Speaker, I am taken aback, and I'm going to bring a petition, by the way, to discuss that matter in this house. Mr. Speaker, a national leader who is running a county, I repeat again, that's multi-ethnic, multi-religion, denomination. Mr. Speaker, that cannot be left. I saw the other day in some burial I attended, not at some burial, the burial of my speaker's mother, talking a lot of things. I could not even respond to him. I just kept quiet. When I remembered what he said from the community that I come from ancestral, I just looked at him and said, this is the guy who wants to deny my people ID cards. This is the guy who wants to discriminate against other Kenyans. This is the guy who wants other Kenyans to be called non-Kenyans. And he used to be a former regional ward where if we start talking about what happened even under his leadership in the Rift Valley, Mr. Speaker, we'll be speaking here all day. People were tortured, people were killed, people, houses were burnt in the Mau Forest, people were removed from Mau Forest at night, their homes burnt, everything done, people died, and he still has the audacity to tell everyone who cares that, oh, you're stupid man, I can talk whatever I want. You cannot discriminate against other Kenyans and you expect us to keep quiet. We will not do that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. But, Mr. Speaker, I will say what I've said on this floor of the House, outside the House, and I will go even to Trans Nzoia in Kitale Town and say it. Those few remarks, Mr. Speaker. Thank you very much.
Karole Omondi.
Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. Let me take the opportunity to congratulate Mheshimiwa Honorable Bwire for the bold step of bringing the people of Pare ancestry to the national